Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. For today's video, we are going to do a John Wall Detroit Pistons rebuild. So around like the NBA and stuff like that, I'm reading that not a lot of teams are very interested in John Wall. I see a few teams, listed here and there, some different like trade scenarios. The Detroit Pistons being one of them. So in my opinion, as a Detroit Pistons fan, I say this is not a bad idea because as far as the trade will go here, like there was a few different like transactions lists and stuff like that, but pretty much in this case, the whole asset of a different team trading for John Wall is that the Wizards are outside of his contract. So that's kind of like the big kind of sell right here for it though, man. As far as the trade that I put together, I know Washington Wizards fans are going to want probably like Ben Simmons and Jimmy Butler, or they're going to want like freaking LeBron James, stuff like that. But that's really just not realistic. So this is the trade offer I put together, man. I thought it was pretty good because Reggie Jackson, John Lure, solely for contracts. They both have pretty large contracts. You also get the young piece and Luke Kennard. You get Stanley Johnson, who's starting to be an okay player in the NBA. Might even become better, with a change of scenario. You get a 2022 first-round draft pick unprotected. The reason I did that is because by that time, the contracts would be up for John Wall, Andre Drummond, and also Blake Griffin, meaning the Pistons would probably go into a rebuild of their own. So for that reason, the Wizards would probably get a lottery pick in that scenario, and also a future second-round draft pick. The Pistons would take on John Wall, and then Jason Smith and Okaro White, just for contract and player personnel reasons out there. So yeah, man, the reason I like this trade a lot as a Pistons fan is because, yeah, John Wall, he's not exactly what you want right now in an NBA point guard. You want guys that can shoot more and stuff like that. But the thing is that with Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin, not to mention the combination of just being in Detroit, which is not really a big-time area for free agents, with their contracts, this team was not really going to do a lot anyway. The top-notch free agents in the offseason are not going to come to the Pistons. It's just how it's going to be. They don't quite have the money to spend in this case. So, getting John Wall low-key creates a small big three here for the Detroit Pistons, give them something to work with. And, I mean, John Wall is still an all-star caliber point guard. So I like this idea of this team, John Wall, Drummond, and Blake Griffin, for 3 seasons or something like that. Just to see what they could do out there. You're right, man. Like, it might just fail, but that's fine because the Pistons were not going to win a championship with just Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin anyway. I love the idea of, John Wall handling the ball and getting that pick-and-roll game with Drummond going. Blake Griffin, who is a better three-point shooter now, that would be nice. You got Reggie Bullock out there playing the shooting guard position, who's a knockdown three-point shooter. So I like the idea of this team. We are going to do a 3-season rebuild out there. Definitely have some more small moves to make out there and make things work. Like, Glenn Robinson's an okay small forward, but I would definitely want to improve that position. And looking at his stats, actually, let's go ahead and look at his attributes. And, man, I always forget those are at, man. Yeah, he, 83 mid-range shot. He got a 74 three-point shot. Definitely want to get some more shooting out there. Just to kind of, negate John Wall's ability to knock down the three-point shot on a consistent basis. Although I think it's got better throughout his NBA career. So let's go ahead and hit up that trade finder and see what we can do here. As far as pieces of trade, though, man, not a lot of great options. I mean, we got like Langston Galloway, I guess. And besides for that, man, just we got a few young pieces out there we could try to trade, maybe like a Kyrie Thomas or a Bruce Brown. Although they're not going to have a ton of trade value as of right now. So I think I'm going to do a trade of Henry Ellenson. I'm going to try to toss in, let's go. I really don't want to do, man, I really don't want to trade either one of these guys because that's like our best, that's our bench players right there. So we might actually hit up free agency. I think I'm going to toss in Glenn Robinson and maybe a future second-round draft pick to see what that can get us. With low-key with like a 76-plus small forward if possible. Tristan Thompson doesn't make any sense, but he's 78 overall player. Patrick Beverley. We got Luke out there, who I believe as small forward actually goes up in rating. He is a 79 three-point shooter, can play some defense, can run alongside, Blake Griffin and Drummond. Plus, you get Patrick Beverley for the backup point guard position, meaning I'd probably trade away Ish Smith for something. So that's looking like probably the best trade so far. Wade Ellington, not really much of a small forward. Jay Crowder, that's not too bad. It's for sorry guys, it's for 2 years, and he definitely is more like a small ball player. Ennis Cantor, don't really need another center for any reason. Ed Davis, Monte Morris, he's a very nice player, guys. Just don't really need him at all. CJ Miles, James Ennis was on this team last year, didn't really do much for them. Andre Roberson, I mean, he brings defense, but that's literally it. If you want a jump shot, you don't look for Andre Roberson to do that. So I think I have all these trades. I'm definitely feeling this Patrick Beverley one here with Luke, so we'll do that. And then I will probably put Luke at the small forward position. He goes to a 79 overall player. And now we have Ish Smith that we can probably, because I know Patrick Beverley, yeah, he's definitely not going to play no backup shooting guard, nothing like that. Still got Langston Galloway for backup shooting guard. So I think Ish Smith, we probably try to trade him away for some sort of a decent, backup small forward or something like that. Once again, I think I might toss in, I don't want to trade any first round draft picks. It's not really worth that for a backup position. So maybe we do like Bruce Brown, I guess, although he's been pretty nice for the Pistons. But no, I'm going to keep Bruce Brown. Let me see what I can get just straight up for Ishmael. He's 75 overall. Might be able to just do a swap for a team that actually needs a point guard. And we are looking for a backup small forward. I mean, J.R. Smith, I believe, is leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers. So I know we could definitely play small forward for us. I don't know if I love that idea, but it's something out there. And I was saying Wayne Ellington, but I don't want to trade away Bruce. Because those guys, him and also Kyrie, probably going to the G League. Courtney Lee for a 2-year deal. Don't really want him at all. Because these trades is what's going to make this rebuild, man. Because we're simply not going to have the money in free agency to do stuff out there. Roberson, I guess, is okay. You know, for a backup. That's probably the best trade available so far. So, yeah, I guess I take Roberson for the 2-year, $10 million. Him and Patrick Beverley off the bench actually will bring some nice defense to this team. And Roberson does, I know I roasted him, but, you know, with his defensive mindset out there, seems like he'd be pretty nice in that aspect. All he's going to want, okay, he's not trying to start, which is good for us. And that's going to be our bench right there, man. I really do like the bench unit here, man. It's very nice. We go with this rotation out there. So I think I'm going to go ahead now and hit up probably the G League and toss in, you know, the Kyrie Thomas and also Bruce Brown, just because they are like, they could be like future nice pieces for this team. Just Bruce Brown actually plays right now, but yeah, man. So yeah, so as far as like the system proficiency, we have perimeter centric, which is 3 stars for us. We got 7 seconds, which is 3.5, so that might be the way to go. Pace and space, increased 3-point opportunities. Not really feeling that with, you know, some of the lack of shooting on this team, to say the least. So 7 seconds is nice. You got John Wall, who's a very quick player, probably the quickest of the basketball in the entire NBA. Blake Griffin, Drummond can both handle the basketball despite their position. You got Luke out there who can sit on the 3-point line with Reggie Bullocks. I like it, man. I really do like it. So I'm going to go ahead, you know, mess with the rotation a little bit right there. We're going to go ahead and simulate this first NBA season, see just how good this John Wall Detroit Pistons team can really do. Okay, so this big 3 worked out fantastic, guys. A record of 61-20, was definitely not expecting that in this first season. But then again, it goes back to the whole thing I was saying about it's either going to work out really well or not at all. Blake Griffin, getting MVP of the NBA, had 27 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists per game. So it looks like him and John Wall fit absolutely perfectly, man. I mean, we all know he's used to playing with great point guards like, you know, Reggie Jackson, I'm just joking, man, like Chris Paul out there, right? DeAndre Ayton, rookie of the year, Tyreek Evans, 6-man Giannis, defensive player, Blake Griffin, most improved, and Nick Nurse still got the best record in the Eastern Conference. Can never avoid that. But All-NBA first team, John Wall, oh my God, dude, yo, please, man, make this happen. I want this to happen so bad. Although it is 2K, we also got Drummond making the All-NBA third team. So our big 3 all made either the All-NBA first or NBA third team out there. We are the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference. Player stats on the season. So we know Blake Griffin's stat line. We got John Wall at 25 points, 10 assists, 2 steals out there, shooting about 50% field goal percentage, 3-point shot up to 39%, man. Oh my life. And then Drummond at 20 and 16 rebounds. Woo, baby. We got Reggie and Luke both doing their thing out there. This team, honestly, guys, played absolutely perfect. Like, there's not much more I can say about bench unit. You know, brought a little bit of scoring out there, little rebounding, little assist game, but they didn't play all that much because the big 3 was definitely the focus. Looks like at some point, PJ, well, is this my team? Wait, I'm so confused, man. Bro, am I the Houston Rockets now, man? I don't know what happened here. Like, all of it. Okay, I'm so confused. I was looking at the Pistons, right? Okay, did I go to I don't know what I did there, man. But I just saw like PJ Tucker and stuff like that. Maybe I went to the Rockets on accident. I'm sure you guys will let me know in the comment section below, though, right? All right, man. So first round, we do have the Charlotte Hornets. Kemba Walker, I would also take as a Pistons fan. I'm just saying, you know, Michael Jordan, if you want to help out the Pistons, I know you didn't help them out much with the, you know, the Bulls and everything like that, and we kind of had our beef in the past. But if you want to help out the Pistons now, then we can make this happen. So simulate current round, see how this goes. And we got game 1, got game 2. I'm expecting the Eastern Conference and probably losing to Toronto Raptors because that's how it is, man, with the Raptors in the league. Although the Boston Celtics very well can knock us out too. But close out game 28 points, 7 assists for John Wall, 27-10 and 8 for Blake, and 22-20 for Andre Drummond. And let me just say real quick, man, Dwayne Casey, him and coach and John Wall, just seems like a nice fit also. Let's go ahead and simulate current round against the Boston Celtics. And yeah, it's not looking good for us now. Down 3-1, and we just lost 4 games to 1. So it goes to show we definitely have some more work to do out here, man. But it's gonna have to happen, signing, you know, veterans out there and small contracts. We got to hope Kyrie and Bruce both develop nicely to become, you know, some pretty decent players for us, because we have no cap space at all. There's not going to be no signing, no big-time free agent or anything like that. Although, man, can I just say Klay Thompson on this team would be absolute pristine. I would love that so much, but that's not going to happen. Okay, so staff signing, we got Dwayne Casey already. NBA draft. We got to see if we can get a snipe out here. We got to see if we can get a really good, you know, rookie player, probably, like, close to the last pick in the draft. I mean, low-key, I guess we can even try to train up if we want to. We have the 28th pick, because I would really like to get, like, a lottery pick out there, but I don't really think we have, you know, the assets to do so. I guess we can trade Roberson. We get Dieng out there. I'm actually going to do it. We also got to give up a future first-round draft pick, but the reason I'm going to do this is because we have Bruce Brown for a backup small forward anyway this season. And Dieng, it's like Zaza is getting kind of old, so I don't mind taking on his contract. It's not that big a deal to me. We don't have a lot of money anyway, so yeah, we'll take the 11th pick. Sim to user pick, see what we get right there. No specific position I'm looking at, probably just best available and try to, you know, fit him in the lineup any way we can. So, oh my God, we got Romeo Langford available? That is literally, like, exactly who we need. Oh my life, yo, man, all around shooting guard. How is he not picked up yet, man? Romeo Langford's still available. Hell yes, I will take him. And he's probably actually gonna be my starter now, man. I mean, Reggie Bullock is probably going to the bench. All right, that is absolutely awesome pickup for us. We got rookie signings, so we're gonna get him. We also got Ryu Hamachiru, who's a 71 overall player. Might as well pick him up. Team player options, nothing there. Qualifying offers. Don't really care too much about those guys. Not gonna play anyway. We got free agency moratorium period. So yeah, I think Patrick Beverly, yeah, he's off the books now. We do have bird rights on him, so we might as well pick him up. I'd love to get a guy like Rondo too, just for off the bench. He is a 4.5-star system match. Darren Collison would bring some bit of scoring to our bench, which is something we probably could use. So I think I'm gonna throw him a little contract first, and we're gonna hope for the best there. And he actually does agree to the deal. Reggie Bullock, I could see probably walking away. I just don't really have a fit for him anymore. I mean, $7 million a season. If he wants to sign for that much, I'll give it to him. But I just don't really know how he fits in unless we trade Kyrie Thomas away or somebody like that. And yeah, he might be going to a different team. Still on the cap hold for us. Okay, he's going to sign for the 2-year deal. I guess I'll take him back for that price. Can't beat it. The small forward position, I know Luke's probably gone at this point. So Reggie Bullock should actually play that for us, which helps spacing out a lot at least. Yeah, not a lot of great small forwards available. I think I'm pretty much good to go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is our team going into the second season. John Wall at point guard, Romeo Langford for shooting guard. So happy about I brought back Reggie Bullock now. He's going to play small forward. We got Blake Griffin at the 4 and Andre Drummond at the 5. Then off the bench, we got Darren Collison, Kyrie Thomas, Gorgu, Dieng, and also Bruce Brown to round our 9-man rotation right here. So bench unit looks a lot better to me, in my opinion, this season. Just a lot of different, you know, pieces out there. In the starting 5, I'm just saying, man, like, Romeo Langford, I'm so happy about that signing. So as far as the system efficiency this season, I still think I'm going to go with the 7-second offense. It worked pretty good with us last year. So yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate this second NBA season, see if we can do better than 60 wins, and see if we can actually get past the second round, maybe to at least the Eastern Conference Finals for the second season. So a little setback this season, 52-29. I'm not really going to, like, be too mad about that because it's still a plus, you know, a 50+ win season. And 60 wins is really hard to repeat anyway, so I'm okay with that. Plus, we got some new rookies out there. We got some new additions to the team. James Harden's MVP, Zion Williamson, Rookie of the Year. Quentin Grimes, a 6-man. That's also as a rookie, by the way, man. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player. Marvin Bagley, Most Improved. And Mike D'Antoni as Coach of the Year. All-NBA First Team, Blake Griffin, you know, after his MVP season, follows up with making the All-NBA First Team. All-NBA Second looking like that. And All-NBA Third looking like this with Andre Drummond. So it looks like perhaps John Wall might have had a little setback this season. Not really sure why, but let's check out the player stats on the season. So we have Blake Griffin, 26 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. Still MVP caliber, if you ask me. John Wall, 20 points, 9 assists, 2 steals. I'm okay with that. Field goal percentage actually up. 3-point, you know, still really respectable. Then we got Andre Drummond at 19 points, 18 rebounds. Romeo Langford played a really solid season, dropping the 14 points and 4 assists. Reggie Bullock's about same stats as last season. Darren Collison, Bruce Brown, Kyrie Thomas, all great off the bench for us. So we do have the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round. Let's go ahead and simulate current round, see how this goes for us. And got game 1, got game 2. Okay, we are down 2-1, 2-1, 3-1. Let's get it, man. And we have the Boston Celtics yet again in the second round right there. So I know every rebuild I have one chance to hop in if I need to, and, you know, try to get a W out there if I can. But I definitely don't want to use it in the second round on the second season. So I think I'm going to hold off and just hope for the best here, man. Simulate current round. Come on, guys. Got game 1, lost game 2. We got game 3. 3-1. All right, doing better this season. Okay, 3-2. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. All right, 4 games to 2. Nice. Here is the closeout game. 28-23 for Drummond. 25-13 assists for John Wall, and 17-6 for Romeo Langford. Griffin didn't really do all that much that game, but, you know, 7 rebounds, 11 points. Definitely nothing to complain about. All right, Toronto Raptors. Simulate game 1. I feel like if we can beat the Raptors, I feel like we can get the championship here, guys. So, we up 2-0. Okay, down 2-1. Simulate game right here. Okay, 3-1. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm not going to use my jump in yet. Simulate game. 3-2. Okay, I feel like I'm going to start doing some simcasts now because I just don't want to take any big-time risks. Simulate game. If it's close to one, I'm going to hop in, but it actually looks like we might lose this one. So, we'll see what the fourth quarter is looking like. And we got about... Yeah, we got this game. 111-105. We are moving on to the NBA Finals. 23-15 for Griffin. 23-17 for Andre Drummond. 18 for Langford. With Bolix dropping 17 on a nice 5-for-5 from 3. All right, here we go, man. Houston Rockets. The Rocket Man out there. All right, simulate game 1. And they got that. Simulate game 2. Come on, guys. Don't go down 2-0, man. Come on, guys. This is our season. Okay, 2-1. All right, 3-1. Not looking good for us, man. All right, we just lost in the second season 4-1. Chris Paul getting MVP against his former teammate, Blake Griffin. If I remember correctly, those guys actually have some bad blood between them now. So, yeah, we got one more season to get this done. I don't have much to do, guys. I like our team. It's just all about them developing together. We got to make sure we get all of our players back, though. Yeah, don't even have a draft pick. Team player options here. We got Drummond declining his player option. We're going to accept the options of Kyrie and Bruce. So we definitely got to make sure we get Drummond back. Although, I guess I don't know if we have the money to do it. I know we have like rights on him and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to offer him up a lot of money, though, to make sure we get this done. He might not resign, guys. If he doesn't, it's not the absolute end of the world, but it will suck. And, okay, so it looks like he's going to agree to that. Just make sure we hold on to him here. I think we will. And, all right, man, we got him on the team. We got Drummond back on the team. And we got, you know, we got Kyrie and Bruce back. And, yeah, man, so as far as the rest of this goes, I guess we do have enough money to sign, like, another pretty decent player out there. Let's go ahead, maybe, I'm feeling like Terrence Ross would be a nice little six-man for us, although he might actually start, because, like, Reggie Bolix might get moved to the bench. Still not sure yet, but Terrence Ross has been a pretty nice player. So if there's any improvements for the small forward position, that's something to definitely consider. Ilyasova, a former member of this team, might bring a nice little stretch big out here. So, okay, we can't get Ilyasova. That's okay. I'd rather have Ross anyway. So definitely not making any more moves this offseason. Let's go ahead, guys, and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Okay, so here is the team for the third and final season. John Wall, Romeo Langford, Terrence Ross is going to get the start at small forward. Blake Griffin at power forward, Drummond at center. Bench, we got Kyrie Thomas with Reggie Bolix, Dieng out there, and also Darren Collison. And, of course, Bruce Brown, unfortunately, is going to follow the rotation. Just had a better option out there at this point. So, not saying that's like the end of his career, but Terrence Ross, 9'2", midi out there, 83 three-point shot, a veteran player, 6'7", brings some nice height out there. So, we'll definitely see what he can do. I think he'll be a nice addition alongside John Wall. Anyway, here we go, man. Simulating the third and final season. See if this is the year we can win an NBA championship. So, a final record of 54-27. Not going to lie, guys, the early season was a very rough start. It took a while for this guy's like chemistry and stuff to get together, man, but we finally picked it up towards the tail end. So I'm very excited that we can actually get this done. We have one more game against the Magic, 25-55 for their record on the season. Get a nice big W against them going into the playoffs. Russell Westbrook MVP, Bol as Rookie of the Year, RJ Barrett, six-man Kawhi Leonard Defensive Player, Chris Wilkes, Most Improved, and Mike Malone as Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second with Blake Griffin, and All-NBA third. So yeah, man, we are the first seed in the Eastern Conference, so we definitely should be able to get this done in theory. Player stats on the season: Griffin at 23 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. John Wall at 22 and 9. And then Andre Drummond at 19 and 17. Romeo Langford, didn't really improve from his rookie season, but still nice stats. And then Terrence Ross, love the 10 points, you know, rebounding game, whatever. You know, the assists out there about 3 a game. And then Kyrie, Reggie, and Dieng, all the bench was pretty good. Here we go, man. Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round. Simulate current round right here to see how this goes. Got game 1, got game 2, got game 3. Come on, man. Let's make it a sweep, and we did 4-0. I don't know. I would definitely rather play the Hawks, but I don't know, man. 2K also loves the Hawks, so I'm not too disappointed about playing the Milwaukee Bucks because it doesn't seem like they always get the most respect in this game anyway. So we're going to go ahead and simulate current round. We have a division rival right here. And we up 2-0 against them. 2-1, 3-1. Let's get it done, man. And 4 games to 1. All right, now we have the dreaded Toronto Raptors series. So we are going to take this game by game for sure, man, because you never know when we have to hop in and do, make some crispy magic out there. We tied 1-1. Simulate game, 2-1. Looking okay for us so far. Okay, 2-2. Come on, guys. Please get this 3-2 lead. Please, man, please. We need this. Okay, we got that at least. Let's go ahead and simulate with Simcast, see if we can close this out. Not taking any chances right here, man. And, all right, it's not really all that close again. I can't really jump on if it's not a close game. So, it doesn't really help our case at all. Looks like it's probably going to be a W for them. And, yeah, I mean, 2 minutes. Could I get the 7 points? I don't want to risk not being able to do that. So, we're going to pass on that. 118 to 112. Here is the closeout game for both teams, man. 34. Oh, my God, dude. This man just got 34 rebounds. When is the last time that has happened? Kevin Love, maybe, I believe, had a 30-30 game, quite a few seasons back. But it's not, it's all wasted if we don't get the W, so it's whatever, man. All right. Whoever wins this game gets the Utah Jazz in the NBA Finals, and it's not looking good for us, guys. Yeah. Actually looking like an embarrassing loss for us here, man. There was no real opportunity to jump in and try to get the W. We lost 104-91. I don't know, and I feel like that's what I'm afraid of when it comes to this team, where it's like, sure, they could be really good, but will they be good enough? That is really the big-time question, man, with this Detroit Pistons team, especially getting John Wall out there. Just, Blake Griffin, it seems like he's always kind of underachieved. Drummond and the Pistons have always underachieved. And then John Wall seems like he's underachieved. So I was hoping by putting these 3 guys together, they can make things work out good there, get an NBA championship. Last year was definitely our season, too. I'll really get that done. But it just didn't happen here, man. We still got close. I'm happy. I believe, was it a 7-game series with the Houston Rockets in the finals or a 6-game series? Regardless, I can't win every single time because then it's just like not even a competition, right? So I'm happy with how the team turned out. It's a nice big 3. Romeo Langford was a big-time steal. Terrence Ross, he was a nice person in the last season. Maybe I should have stuck with Reggie Bullock as the starter, though. But either way, man, I wanted to switch things up a little bit. So we'll simulate the rest of these playoffs. Let's root for the Utah Jazz here. And it's going to be the winners of the Utah Jazz, with Donovan Mitchell getting the Finals MVP. This actually kind of hurts because we're looking at another case of the Pistons drafting poorly. Another man we should have had in Donovan Mitchell, but instead we got Luke Kennard. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace out, my friends.